Do your students find it difficult to work on group documents? Do they complain that it's impossible to meet outside of class? Do you often find that a group project that's supposed to be collaborative ends up being cut up into 5 different assignments with each student working on their own piece and never actually collaborating? Or does one student end up taking bits and pieces and putting it all together? Well, with Office 365, students and colleagues can truly work collaboratively on a Word document, a PowerPoint, or an Excel spreadsheet. Even if everyone has Microsoft Office on their computer, the group will be using the online version, such as PowerPoint Online, to collaborate. Something can be started offline using Microsoft Office, but any collaboration will need to take place using Office 365, which all CAC staff and students have access to for free. First, go to Office 365 to log into your account. You might want to bookmark this site. Select to sign in using a work or school account. You will just use your CAC email address as your username and your CAC email password as your password. I suggest that you select the Keep Me Signed In box if you are working on your own personal computer. This way you won't time out. If you haven't used Office 365 before, the dot box here in the corner is where you will find your app menu. This will show you all of the apps that are available with your Office 365 account. For this tutorial, we will work on a collaborative PowerPoint. So let's select PowerPoint. You will be brought to the PowerPoint Online app. As you can see, it looks very similar to the regular desktop version of PowerPoint. We'll select a design and get started. I'll start by making the title page for my group project. Now I want to share it with my group members. I can do this in multiple ways. First, you'll need to select the Share button on the top right of the screen. This window will come up giving you different ways to share the file. You can invite people, which will send them the information on how to access the file via email. You can type in an email address directly, or if they're an employee at CAC, you can just type their name. It will search through the CAC email system to find them. You can also put multiple addresses here if you're sharing it with a group. Over to the right, you can select to allow them to edit the document, or perhaps you just want them to view it. Select Can View if you only want them to see it. Another way to share is to click on Get a Link. This will give you a link that you can send to or share with others. At the top, you can see your different options. You can either require that they sign in using their CAC credentials to access it. You can restrict it to specific people, or you can require no sign-in at all. They just need the link. You might want to do this if you're sending it to someone outside of CAC who does not have a CAC email account. As you can see, you can share the link so that people can edit the file or just view it. The Shared With link will show you who the file is shared with in case you want to check access. Note that at the bottom, you can stop sharing it at any time, or you can email everyone in the group who shared access with you. Finally, hit the Share button at the bottom right of the window, and you will have shared your file with others in the group. So now what happens? Those with shared access will click on the link that you either sent them directly or that they just received in their email to view the file. Here's an example of an email sent to me when a file was shared. Let's look at this file so you can see how collaboration actually works. This link opens in Word Online, as it's a Word document. At the top right, I will select Edit Document, and then Edit in Word Online. It is important to select online, otherwise it will become a file that I have to save to my computer, and it will no longer be a collaborative document. Others won't be able to see my changes. Whenever someone makes any changes or edits, it will automatically save. There's no need to click on a save button or do anything. Changes are made in real time. However, keep in mind that should you want to save this file to your computer or work in your desktop version of PowerPoint, Word, or Excel, you can do that too. I would just click here, Open in PowerPoint, to have the full features of desktop PowerPoint. You may be wondering, well, what if I close this window? Where does it go? Let's take a look. I'll close the window. I still have Office 365 open, but you could also close this window and just log into Office 365 just as we did in the beginning. So I'll click on the App menu and select OneDrive. OneDrive is your cloud storage account. If you haven't used cloud storage before, think of it as saving to an offsite computer. It's safe here, and you can access it from anywhere with internet access, including your mobile devices. I'm going to select Recent just so I can find it easily. And here it is, Group Project. If I wasn't the original creator of the PowerPoint, however, it's important to know that you can always find it in the Shared With Me. This is where I can find all of the files that others have shared with me through Office 365. So now I can collaborate on the document with anyone I wish with one easy click. No more emailing back and forth, and students and groups will be able to see everything being done by their partners. And there you have it, easy collaboration through Office 365.